Hello, everybody. My name is Jude. I'm the Director of Programming here at the East Meadow Public Library. And I'm here with my colleagues, Kelly Gordon, Charlie Faso, and Julia Inmasina, sort of. Inmasia. Julia. It's bad because I know what it is to have your last name mispronounced, so I hardly ever use it. I just have to do a little housekeeping and kicking over the microphone. Please, we ask you to turn off or mute your cell phones. Really, in this concert, you need to do that. For entrances and exits, you will see there are doors stage right, stage left, and in the back on house right. We will be, my memory is not so great. I say hello to everybody that's streaming this right now. Our internet is iffy in this building today, so if it looks like you're frozen or we're frozen, we are. Because it's not working. So if it doesn't work, I apologize in advance. And if it does work, it's wonderful. Have a good time. There's more. Wait a minute. For those of you, who, what?
The stream is good right now.
Stream is good right now. For those of you who have reservations for A Christmas Carol on Tuesday with Gerald Dickens, he has COVID. So he's in the United States, but he had to cancel our performance and all the performances for this week. We apologize for any inconvenience, but his health and your health and my health come first. Your program, you will notice it's not your usual spiffy 8-page, double-sided, glossy, professional-looking, better than you can imagine program done by Kelly because our printer is down for a few days. And we can't connect to any other printer through our computers because the connection is down. I have to tell you, this has been a very interesting weekend. Oh yeah, and our phones don't work, so don't try to call us from here. Jude's sitting in her office and saying, it's so quiet, nobody's calling us. And I look and I say, because the phones are broken. That is why nobody is calling us. So we got the broken phones, the broken internet, the broken printer, and the broken actor. But we're good. We're good. It's been a little stressful this week, I have to tell you. Last 2 days. We want to thank the D'Antonio family for making this concert possible, and there's part of the family right there. It was a very generous donation. It has funded a lot of our concerts. And without it, truly, it would not be possible. So, JiJi, I am getting to it. JiJi was here before COVID. She's extraordinary. She is just an extraordinary person. She's an extraordinary musician. She is multifaceted. She did an incredible, not only did she do a concert later, a few months later, she did an incredible virtual reality scenario for the teens that was beyond anything I could imagine. She's charming, she's smart, she's everything. Please welcome JiJi.
Thank you so much. It's so good to be back after 4 years. You know, I actually performed here 4 years ago as part of like my preview concert and making my debut at Carnegie Hall, and Jude was always so supportive and just really, really helped, you know, that part of my career. So it's so nice to be back from where I started. The first piece that you just heard is a really special piece that I arranged by this Italian composer, vocalist, and nun. She's around the late Renaissance and early Baroque. And she's very cool because she was very, very popular amongst royal families. So all the kings and the queens wanted to hire her as a court musician. So if you're hired as a court musician, that is the most prestigious job you can get during that time. It's like being endowed, right? And just set for life, forever. So unlimited resources and money and fame. And especially being a woman, that was, you know, no-brainer to take that job. But she always said no to all these requests. It was because she said, I only write for God and church. Unfortunately, all of her music got lost, so there are only 2 scores available to this day. So this is one of the pieces that I arranged for the guitar. This is very cool. Check her out, Claudia Sessa. The next piece that I'm going to play does not need much explanation. I'm sure you've heard this tune before, and it is one of my favorite pieces written by my Spanish composer, Albeniz. And it was written for piano, but I think it works better on the guitar. So here's Asturias by Albeniz. The next piece you're going to hear part of my commissioning project, and I asked 8 composers to each write a solo guitar music that's virtuosic. And that was because I was wanting to kind of see 21st century guitar virtuosity sounds like and what it would look like. And I was really curious what the composers thought. And it was really interesting. Everyone had very different perspective what virtuosity would sound like that to them. So the composer, Natalie Dietrich, she was really interested in this guitar technique called campanella, where it's this kind of technique where you have multiple guitar strings ringing over to create this beautiful resonance and harmonies like this. So then it creates this warm and nice harmony. So she wanted to really hone on that and really explored what kind of sound she can create. So without further ado, this is Abigail by Natalie Dietrich.